Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss about electric shock and precautions against electric shock, earthing, different types of earthing. So these are the very important topics for your examinations. First one, precautions against electric shock. If you don't want to get electricity, what we should take care? What are the precautions we should be there? So first one, make sure that all metallic parts of the electrical equipments are effectively earthed or not. Make sure all metallic parts of electrical equipments effectively earthed. Suppose if it is not earthed properly, you will get a shock. So high amount of voltage, high amount of current will bypass to the earth electrode. So that's all equipment should be earthed properly. And next one, second one is, if you have any broken switches, plugs, etc., should be replaced immediately. So in your home, any broken switches, anything is there, so you should replace immediately. And before replacing broken switches, plugs, broken fuse, always switch off the main supply. So main switch will be there. If you go to the meter box, if you near to the meter box, one main switch will be there, or MCB will be there. So we need to switch off that main supply, and we can replace all type of broken switches and plugs. Never use equipments and appliances with damaged or fired lead wires. Never use equipments and appliances with damaged or fired lead wires. Okay, so damaged wires should not use. And never insert bare wires into the hole of socket. So any iron pieces should not insert sockets. For taking a connection, always use proper plug. So some people, they without plug, they will insert the wire itself into the plug. So those things we should not do. And next one is, always use well installed tools. If you want to check the electric power is there or not, electric current is there or not, then we have to use the tester. To check the electrical power, we have to use the tester. So instead of tester, if you use a screwdriver, so you will get a electric shock. Okay. Use correct rating of fuse wires. Instead of 5 amperes fuse, if you use 10 amperes fuse, so your home appliance will get damaged before damaging the fuse. That's what. Use correct rating of fuse wire always. So never try to connect machines or equipments to voltage supply other than the rated one. Suppose if it is a 230 volts device, if you insert 440 volts, so your equipment will get damaged. That's what. While working on an electric pole or tower, use safety belt or rubber pads ladder. So rubber padded ladder. So don't use iron padded ladder, iron belts, those things. Strictly follow the precautions on the instructions given on the nameplate. So every machine will have some nameplate. So we have to follow the instructions on the mission you are working. So here, so wherever we are working with missions, so you have to follow the nameplate. Suppose if it is if you are not follow, so you come to know how to use, then your equipment will get damaged, total will be lost. So that is about electric shock precaution. Now necessity of earthing. Why earthing is required? Without earthing, what will happen? So to protect the operating personnel from danger of shock in case they come in contact with the charged frame due to the defective installation. So if you want to protect those things, so we need earthing system. And also to maintain the line voltage constant under unbalanced load conditions, we need earthing system. So next one, production of equipment is very important. So production of equipments, we need earthing system. Suppose if it is not earthed, so your appliances get damaged. Production of large buildings, large emissions fed from overhead lines against lighting. So in rainy seasons we have get lighting side. So protect those things, so we need to have earthing system. Next one, the metallic body embedded in the earth is called earth electrode. So what is meant by earth electrode is the metallic body embedded with earth is called earth electrode. So the earth electrode should be made up of galvanized iron or copper. And next one is the conductivity of the earth electrode should be more, it should not be less. The resistivity should be less and conductivity should be more. Then only large amount of current will bypass to the earth through earth electrode. Okay. Next, coming to the pipe and plate earthing. So we have two types of earthing systems to protect our home appliances from the large amount of current, large amount of voltages, and also from lightnings. So here pipe earthing and plate earthing. So coming to the pipe earthing, the electrode shape is pipe. The electrode, we are using, the shape of the electrode is pipe. Then the system is called pipe earthing system. Pipe earthing system. The pipe length should be minimum 2 meters long and 0.35 mm thickness and 51 meters diameter. So we can see here the pipe length should be 2 meters, and so to maintain the good conductivity through the earth electrode, we have to fill the layers of salt and charcoal. Here you can see layers of salt and charcoal. So here salt, charcoal, here we are filled. So to maintain the good conductivity, and also some rainy seasons. So what we have to do? So we have to supply the water. We have to supply the water to this funnel. So here we have a funnel. So rainy seasons around the earth electrode, so that it will become a dry. So to maintain good conductivity, we have to supply the water to the funnel. So why we are here using salt and charcoal layers is here. So the at every place soil will be different. Sometimes sand will be there, sometimes mud will be, sometimes rock soils will be. To maintain everywhere the same conductivity, so that here we are using layers of salt and charcoal around the earth electrode. So this diagram you have to practice, and you have to draw need diagram. So need diagram only they will give the marks. Okay. And next one, so this pipe earthing system is not suitable for rock soils. Wherever the rock soils are there, so these pipes are not suitable. So those places we have to use longer pipes. So instead of 2 meters, we have to use 3 or 4 meters longer pipes. Then only we can maintain the conductivity. And next one, so this system should be far away from the foundation of the building. Minimum 2 meters away from the foundation of the building. If it is near to the foundation of the building, foundation will get damaged, and foundation will be spoiled. To avoid that one, so this earth electrode system should be far away from the foundation of the building. And next, coming to the plate earthing system, it is similar to the pipe earthing system. The only one difference is earth electrode is plate instead of pipe. Earth electrode is plate, and also here we have to use the pipe to pump the water from the above ground level to the electrode. Here the copper, the size of the plate should be 0.3 mm, 0.3 mm and 0.35 mm. So length and width and thickness of the plate should be this one. For copper, for GI is 0.3 mm, 0.3 mm, 3.2 mm. So at least minimum the plate should be placed 2 meters away from the ground level. 2 meters away from the ground level. To maintain the conductivity, so we need to use charcoal and salt mixtures around the plate. So we can see in this diagram. Okay. So next one, so these systems are not suitable for rocky soils. Rock soils system is not suitable, and also this system also it is far away from the foundation of the building. So minimum 0.6 meters. So if it is more than 1 meter, is well and good. So 0.6 6 meters away from the foundation of the building. So since if it is placed near, so foundation will get damaged, then foundation we need to replace, means we have to lot of cost. So to avoid that one, so we have to keep this earthing system so far away from the building. Okay, so far away means minimum 0.3 meters away from the foundation. Okay, so this is about plate and pipe earthing system and earthing. And next one, precautions against electric shock. So this is about domestic wiring. So if you have any doubts, you can ask directly in class, or directly you can call and you can ask. Okay, so thank you everyone. Practice well these plate earthing, pipe earthing diagrams, and also prepare well electric shock precautions. Okay, safety precautions against electric shock. Sometimes they may ask for 4 marks. Explain precautions against electric shock. So you have to write. Okay, right. Next one. So for this diagrams you have to practice. Okay, thank you everyone.